a day just like any other day. I never saw it coming. Who would know that my life would change forever? I got up and went downstairs and I fed my cat and I fed Gus the feral cat. And I went back upstairs and I took a shower and I was ready to greet the new day. I went outside to get my mail and there was Fred the postman. He was putting all the mail in the slots and he handed me my mail. But he had this quizzical look on his face. Was there lipstick on my teeth? Was my blouse unbuttoned? Then I looked down at the letter he gave me, and his eyes followed mine. And it was then that I realized it was the letter that caused the reaction. I looked down at the letter, and then I remembered. I saw it. The moment I always dreaded it happened. ARP, I got my first ARP card. Fred knows. The neighbors know. The whole world knows I'm 50! I took the rest of my letters and the mail and I scurried back into my house and I shut the door behind me. ARP. It stands for American Association of Retired People. But I think it just means you're old! Oh, I didn't know what to do next. I think ARP, it sounds so awful. It sounds like a wounded seal. ARP. Wait a minute. I'm not no wounded seal. I'm not any wounded seal. There's benefits to getting older. There's discounts, there's more leisure time, and there's life experience. Let's start with discounts. You know, Chick-fil-A offers 10% off, and Ross on Tuesdays, 15% off. Amtrak, American Airlines, and a lot of these you don't have to even be 65, they start at like at 55. Now I know the day will come when you go to say that you want your senior discount at the movies and they don't even look at you twice. But you still get the discount. Now let's move on to leisure time. You can wake up whenever you darn well please and stay up way past midnight. And if you've invested wisely, like I know Mr. Dave has over here, you'll have plenty of money for travel. You can go visit the pyramids, canoe down the Amazon, run with the bulls in Spain. If your taste is not so exotic, you can find things to do in your own backyard. Gardening, you can take classes, archery, painting. You can learn new languages, like you pointed out, Italian, French, Spanish. Hola, Isabel, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? And then there's volunteerism. You can volunteer at a hospital, maybe Meals on Wheels. The opportunities are endless. And let's not forget about goofing off. You can now embrace your inner child. Play Candyland with your grandchildren. Go skinny dipping. Run outside with your shoes off. Finally, let's talk about life experiences. When I was younger, in my 20s, I thought the most important things were on the outside. Having the right job, a nice car, making a lot of money, having a nice home. But as I've gotten older, I've realized what's most important is what's on the inside. My spiritual connection with God, family, friends, and love. This is what I seek after now. And I read this study that was done at Stanford University for the Center for Longevity, that's it, longevity, and they took two groups of people, a younger group, 18 to 29, and an older group, 70 to 90, and they had them look at a series of pictures, some sad pictures, distressful pictures, and happy pictures, and neutral pictures as well. And the older group really reacted to the happy pictures, whereas the younger group, their brain waves reacted to the sad and the happy pictures. But interesting enough, when it came time to recall the pictures, the older group only recalled the happy pictures. That made me think that the older you get, the more positive you are. We've talked about the positive benefits, but I'd be remiss if I did bring up any negative benefits. Okay, your hearing goes, your eyesight isn't so great, and your memory fails you too. Reminds me of my 3 aunts. She was upstairs, the one aunt, and she put her foot in the tub. She goes, am I getting into the tub or out of the tub? My second aunt said, I don't know, let me check on you. And she started to go up the stairs, and then she stopped and she said, am I going up the stairs or down the stairs? And finally, my youngest aunt said, oh, brother, I hope I don't lose my memory, knock on wood. Then she yelled up, wait up, you two, I'll help you in a minute. I got to see who's at the front door. Yes, there are negative issues about getting old, but I am going to focus on the positive aspects. And I'm going to confront Fred the postman tomorrow. After all, what did Dylan Thomas say? Do not go gently into that good night. Old age should rage and burn at the close of the day. Rage, rage, rage at the dying of the light. I think I'm going to have to wait a couple days. My back is hurting me. Madam Toastmaster.
Please take 2 minutes and fill out an evaluation form for Rita.